Hello, my name is Louis Balzo. I'm with the City of Kingsport, and I want to welcome everybody here today to Arbor Day in the City of Kingsport. This is a program that we've had for many years in the City of Kingsport. We've planted trees now at every single school over the last 11 years. So this is a repeat. We're going through the list again, and we're sure glad everybody's here. I'd also like to recognize a few dignitaries. Rob, where you at, Rob, with the Keep Kingsport Director. Leslie Snyder is with Keep Kingsport Beautiful as Director. She's over here. And also Jantry Shoup. And Jantry Shoup is an alderman of the City of Kingsport, and he's going to come read a proclamation from the Mayor of the City of Kingsport.
Indeed, it's an honor to be here. The Mayor is out of town with family. So if you'll just be patient for a moment, I'll read this proclamation on behalf of the City of Kingsport. Whereas the City of Kingsport has recognized Arbor Day for more than 2 decades as a way to promote a healthy green community populated by citizens who cherish, preserve, and plant trees. And whereas Arbor Day has been celebrated in the United States since 1872 in recognition of trees and woodlands as precious natural resources worthy of conservation. Whereas trees reduce erosion, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, provide a habitat for people and wildlife alike. Whereas trees represent a renewable resource that also increases property values, enhances economic vitality, and beautify our community. Whereas Kingsport has been recognized as a Tree City USA city by the National Arbor Day Foundation for 23 consecutive years and desires to continue the city's tradition of tree planting. Now, therefore, I, Alderman Jantry Shoup, on behalf of the Mayor, Dennis R. Phillips of Kingsport, and on behalf of the Board of Mayor and Aldermen of the City of Kingsport, do hereby proclaim Friday, March the 6th, 2009, as Arbor Day, and do call upon my fellow citizens of the City of Kingsport to join me in celebrating this day. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gentry. And now 2 of our students from here at Lincoln will ceremonially plant this tree. If y'all put some mulch around the tree for us, please. All right, that's great. Great. Appreciate them for participating in this event. And next we're going to have Brandon Lemons with Tennessee Department of Forestry come forth to do the Tree City USA presentation.
First of all, I'd like to give a pat on the back to Lewis and Darrell and their guys for everything they do in the city all year for our trees. Do a wonderful job. I'd also like to say the 4 requirements of Tree City USA. First is to have a tree board, which we have here in Kingsport, a tree ordinance, an Arbor Day celebration, which we're having here today, and spend at least $2 per capita on trees. I'd like to present Mr. Shoup here with our Tree City USA pin for 2008. So this will go downtown, and he can stick it on the plaque down there for 23 years.
Thank you.
That's right.
And delivered by Jantry.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brandon. Part of what the Kingsport Tree Board has tried to do for many years here now is to represent the city and issues dealing with trees. And a few years ago, they debated the idea and finally established a notable tree program for the city of Kingsport. And Domtar is a big sponsor of that, and we really appreciate their help in this endeavor. If interested, you can go to kingsportpublicworks.com and click on the landscaping icon and go to the Noble Tree site that shows all the notable trees in Kingsport. And now Debbie Davis and Dan Warwick will come forth to present the Domtar notable trees for 2008.
Thanks, Lewis. Good afternoon. The first Arbor Day was celebrated in 1872 on the last Friday in April in the newly formed state of Nebraska. Since then, Arbor Day has become a nationally and even an internationally celebrated holiday. You and I know there would not be a Domtar paper company without trees, and there would not be a Domtar paper company without Kingsport. So, Domtar is honored to support Arbor Day in the Notable Tree program here in Kingsport and celebrate the occasion here at Lincoln Elementary. In the latest issue of the Tennessee Conservationist, it says about Tennessee's famous trees. They are not always among the state's largest and oldest trees, although some of them certainly are. They are often the silent sentinels of Tennessee history and events of our heritage and struggles. Today at Lincoln Elementary, we are planting what will become part of Tennessee history and recognize the notable trees that are already part of our heritage. Thank you. And now we would like to present the notable tree certificates. Here's Debbie Davis.
The Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents this notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to the Kiwanis Towers for their white oak Quercus alba with recognition based on size and aesthetics. Congratulations. The Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents this notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to Christine Barger for her white oak Quercus alba with recognition based on size and aesthetics. Thank you. Congratulations. The Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents this notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to Sharon Hayes for her red oak Quercus ruba with recognition based on size and condition. Thank you. Congratulations. The Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents the notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to Scott and Bonnie McDonald for their pin oak Quercus palustris with recognition based on size and condition. Okay. The Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents the notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to David Petke for his Southern Magnolia, Magnolia grandiflora, recognition based on size and aesthetics. Thank you. Congratulations. The Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to Betsy Boyd for her Dawn Redwood, Mata Sequoia glyptostrobotis with recognition based on size and condition. The Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents a notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to Linda and Tim Martin for their pond cypress Taxodium distichum with recognition based on size and history. Thank you. Congratulations. And finally, the Kingsport Tree Advisory Board presents the notable Tree of Kingsport certificate to Nathan and Sarah Alls for their tulip poplar Liriodendron tulipifera. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Debbie and Dan, and we really appreciate y'all's sponsorship of Keep Kingsport Beautiful and the Notable Tree Program. And as I mentioned, we'd love for you to go on the website and see pictures of these trees. There's also a picture on the certificates that you may notice in the background, and we really appreciate y'all allowing us to have these notable trees here in Kingsport and the care you give to them. Next, we'd like to introduce Jeanette Bright with the PTO here at Lincoln Elementary School for a special dedication.
At this time, I would like to thank Dave Carper, Ed Adams, and the maintenance workers for the City of Kingsport who did a lot on this project to help us. I'd like to thank Greg Hawk and Tina Karst who's helped with this project considerably, and Mark Freeman.
Yeah. I guess 3 years ago, the PTO started working on building a picnic shelter for Lincoln School through 3 years of hard work from the students and the parents and fundraisers of PTO. We now have this nice new picnic shelter. We appreciate Mark Freeman and all his staff for all they did to help make this possible. And at this time, Tammy, if you would come forward, we'd like for you and Mark to cut the ribbon and dedicate the picnic shelter.
We can do that.
All right. Next, we'd like to unveil the Tree City USA flag. We have 2 students here that's going to show this flag. They're going to unveil it here. And this flag will be going to the Public Works office at the City of Kingsport. And from there is flown at our flagpole for about 3 weeks. Looks like the wind's getting a hold of it now. But we appreciate the students here at Lincoln. We appreciate the parents. We appreciate the sponsors for the Arbor Day thing. We have had such wonderful success with this program, and we want to thank Domtar, Keep Kingsport Beautiful, the Kingsport Tree Advisory Board, the National Arbor Day Foundation, and the Tennessee Department of Forestry. And this concludes our Arbor Day celebration here at the City of Kingsport, Tennessee. Thank you.